The length and the breadth of a cuboid is 15 centimeter and 8 centimeter respectively. If the volume of the cuboid is 1560 centimeter cube, calculate the total surface area of the cuboid. Now, you are given that the length and the breadth of the cuboid, the length is equals to 15 centimeter and the breadth is equals to 8 centimeter. The area of the cuboid is what? 1560 centimeter squared. Now, the total surface area of a cuboid is given by this formula. The total surface area of the cuboid, the volume of the cuboid is 1560 centimeter cube. Now, please pay attention. The total surface area of a cuboid is given by this formula. 2 multiplied by length times breadth plus length times height plus breadth times height. This is the formula for calculating the total surface area of a cuboid. Do you understand? Okay, now in this formula, we still need to find the value of the height. Okay, so we cannot get the total surface area without knowing the height. Now, we've been given that the volume of the cuboid is what? 1560 centimeter cube. So we can get the height from the volume, because the volume of the cuboid, volume is equals to length times breadth times height. You understand? And we've been given that the volume is what? 1560 centimeter cube. So 1560 centimeter cube is equals to length, which is 15, times breadth, which is 8, multiplied by height. So the height will be equals to 1560 divided by 15 times 8. Okay, so the height will be equals to, now 15 multiplied by 8, take the product, that is 120. Okay, 1560 divided by 120, that is 13. So for this, I'm going to have 1560 over 120. The height is equals to 13 meter. Okay, now having gotten the height, we can proceed to calculate the total surface area. Okay, so let's proceed. Here I'm going to have the total surface area is equals to 2 multiplied by length times breadth, 15 times 8, length times breadth, 15 times 8, plus length times height. The length is still 15 times 13, plus, then we have what's the next one? Okay, breadth times height. Breadth, the breadth is 8, so I'm going to have 13. Okay, 8 times 13 is still the same. 8 times 13. Okay, so with respect to this, you can easily determine the total surface area. Now let's go. For this, we're going to have 2 multiplied by 15 times 8 is what? 120. So I'm going to have 120 plus 15 times 13. That is 195. So I'm going to have 195 here plus 8 times 13. That is 104. 104. Okay. Now, please pay attention. 2 multiplied by 120 plus 195 plus 104. That is 419. I'm going to have 419 here. Okay. 2 times 419. That is 838. 838 centimeter squared. Okay. So that is the area, the total surface area of the cube. Let's look at the right options there. We have option A. Option A is 976 centimeter squared. Option B, 838 centimeter squared. Option C, we have 792 centimeter squared. And option D, 746 centimeter squared. The right option is option B. Okay. Now let us proceed to the next question. The number 1621 was subtracted from 6244 in base x. If the result was 4323, find the value of x. Okay, please pay attention. The number 1621 was subtracted from 6244 in base x. That means I'm going to have 6000. Please pay attention. 6244 base x minus 1621. 1621 base x is equals to 4,323 base x. That is the mathematical expression of that statement. If you look at that statement, if I say that subtract 5 from 10, that means I'm asking you that you should do 10 minus 5, right? Yes. So we are told that the number 1,621 is subtracted from the number 6,244 in base x. Now, if we are taking the difference in base x, the result will also be in base x. Do you understand? Okay, now we are asked to find the value of x. How do we find the value of x? Well, I'm very sure you are well versed with binary number. Here we're going to have, let us try to change this binary number to base 10. You understand? So for this, I'm going to have 6 times x raised to the power of 0, 1, 2, 3 raised to the power of 3 plus 2 times x raised to the power of 2 plus 4 times x raised to the power of 1 plus 4 times x raised to the power of 0 minus, open the bracket. Now this will be 0, 1, 2, and 3. Here I'm going to have 1 times x raised to the power of 3 plus 6 times x raised to the power of 2 plus 2 times x raised to the power of 1 plus 1 times x raised to the power of 0. Okay, close the bracket, equals to 4 times x raised to the power of, this will be 0, 1, 2, and 3. 4 times x raised to the power of 3 plus 3 times x raised to the power of 2 plus 2 times x raised to the power of 1 plus 3 times x raised to the power of 0. You can see now. So now we have this. Let us simplify it. Okay, let us simplify what we have on the board so that we can get the value of x. Here I'm going to have 6 times x to the power of 3, that is 6x cubed. Okay, plus 2x squared plus 4x plus 4 equals to, minus, put the negative sign. We have 1 times x to the power of 3, that is minus x to the power of 3 plus 6x to the power of 2 plus 2x plus 1 equals to, I'm very sure you understand what I'm doing. If you didn't understand, listen to the explanation again. Okay, if you multiply the base by the number that you have, you're going to have the numbers in base 10. You understand? That is the basic laws of binary number. If you want to convert any number from any base to base 10, you just have to multiply that number by the base. Okay, and that's what I did here. So I am trying to convert this to base 10, and in an attempt to do that, I will be able to solve for the value of x. Do you understand? So that's what I'm doing. Now, for the right hand side of the equation, we have 4x to the power of 3. Okay, 4x to the power of 3, this to the power of 3 plus 3x to the power of 2 plus 2x plus 3. Okay, now for this I'm going to have 6x to the power of 3 plus 2x to the power of 2 plus 4x plus 4 minus x to the power of 3 minus 6x to the power of 2 minus 2x minus 1 is equals to 4x to the power of 3. Are you there? Plus 3x to the power of 2 plus 2x plus 3. Okay, now let us collect like terms. Collecting like terms simply means adding the terms that are similar to each other. Now we have 6x to the power of 3 here, and we have negative x to the power of 3. Are you there? I'm going to have 5x to the power of 3, right? Because 6x to the power of 3 minus x to the power of 3, that will be what? 5x to the power of 3. Okay, now after having dealt with the to the highest power in the left hand side, let us proceed to the second highest power, which is the 2x to the power of 2. We have 2x to the power of 2 here, positive 2x to the power of 2, and we have negative 2x to the power of 2. That means that this can eliminate this. You understand? I mean, I'm going to have minus 4x to the power of 2, okay, Now, for the next one, we have 4x here plus 4x, and we have minus 2x. Plus 4x minus 2x. What will be the answer? That will be plus 2x. And then we have plus 4 minus 1. Plus 4 minus 1 will be what? Plus 3, right? Yes. Equals to, you see, I've not done anything, okay? All I'm doing is that I'm trying to collect like terms. And by collecting like terms, I mean adding the terms that are similar to each other. Now, based on their power, you will discover that we have 6x to the power of 3 here, and we have negative x to the power of 3. So 6x to the power of 3 minus x negative minus x to the power of 3, that is 5x to the power of 3, you can see. Now, having done that, we have another highest power, which is 2x to the power of 2. 2x to the power of 2 minus 6x to the power of 2. For this, I have minus 4x to the power of 2. Okay, and so on. So now, for the right hand side, we are going to have 4x to the power of 3 plus 3x to the power of 2 plus 2x plus 3. Okay, kindly pay attention. Okay, the next step is that I'm going to take all the values of x that I have here. Okay, everything here, I'm going to move it to the left hand side of the equation. So the equation becomes 5x to the power of 3 minus 4x to the power of 3. Is that not it? Yes. Then minus 4x to the power of 2 minus 3x to the power of 2. Okay. Then plus 2x minus 2x plus 3 minus 3 equals to 0. Do you understand? Now, 5x to the power of 3 minus 4x to the power of 3, that is x to the power of 3. Okay. If you didn't understand, listen to the explanation again. See, what I did here was that I moved all this to the other side, to the left hand side of the equation. And if this positive 4x to the power of 3 is coming, it's going to change to negative. Okay. So, and this positive 3x to the power of 2 is going to change to negative 3x to the power of 2. And positive 2x is going to change to negative 2x. And plus 3 is going to change to minus 3. Okay. So, now, 5x to the power of 3 minus 4x to the power of 3, that is what? 1x to the power of 3, and 1x to the power of 3 is also the same thing as x to the power of 3. Okay, now minus 4x to the power of 2 minus 3x to the power of 2, that will be minus 7x to the power of 2. Okay, now we have positive 2x minus 2x, that is 0, plus 3 minus 3, that is 0. So this will be equivalent to 0. Do you understand? Okay, having done that, now look at this equation that we have here. This is a polynomial equation of the third degree. But how do we solve this equation? How do we solve for the value of x in this equation? It is simple. All you have to do here is that just factorize, okay? Factorize x to the power of 2 in the left hand side of the equation. So I'm going to have x to the power of 2 multiplied by x minus 7. This will be equals to 0, okay? Now, in quadratic equation, in a polynomial equation, the highest power of the unknown will determine the values of the root of the equation. You understand? Are you getting what I'm trying to say? So now the equation is of the third power, so we are expecting 3 values of x. Are you there? Now, to get the first value of x, let us first set this one in the bracket, x minus 7. Let us set it equals to 0. So I'm going to have x minus 7 here equals to 0. What will be the value of x? X will be equals to what? 7. That is the first value of x. Are you getting it? So now for the second value of x, I'm going to set x squared equals to 0. Now x squared equals to 0. Now x will be equals to what? The square root of 0. It is invalid. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? It is invalid. Well, most time people said some said the square root of 0 is 0. Well, but most time it is invalid. Okay, so the value of x that we're going to pick is 7. The value of x in this binary is, the value of x is 7. So let us check the correct option to that question. I'm coming. We have option A, we have 7. Option B, we have 8. Option C, 9. And option D, we have 10. The correct option to that question is option A, which is 7. Okay, so that is the solution to that question. Now let us move to the next question. Factorize completely 27x squared minus 48y squared. We are asked to factorize completely. I'm coming. We are asked to factorize completely 27x squared minus 48y squared. Okay, now how do we factorize this completely? Well, please kindly pay attention. This can be written as, we can rewrite both equations as 3 multiplied by 9x squared minus minus 16, oh sorry, minus 16 minus 16y squared. Okay, I'm very sure you know what I'm doing. 9 times 3 will give us 27, and 16 times 3 will give us 48. Do you understand? Okay, now from this point I want to do something now. From this point, have you heard of difference of two squared before? If you have a squared minus b squared, this can be written as a plus b multiplied by a minus b. Do you understand? Now, I'm going to use the difference of two squared for the expression that I have inside the bracket. Do you understand? Okay, I can rewrite 9x squared. Please pay attention. 9x squared minus 16y squared can be written as what? 3x raised to the power of 2 minus 4y raised to the power of 2. Do you know what I did? If you open the bracket, you're going to have 3x times 3x, right? 3x times 3x will give us 9x squared. Likewise, the same for 4y squared. 4y squared means 4y times 4y, which will give us what? 16y squared. So now, with respect to what we have here, 3x squared minus 4y squared can be written as 3x plus 4y multiplied by 3x minus 4y. Do you understand? Okay, that means the expression 27x squared minus 48y squared is factorized as 3 multiplied by, please pay attention, 3x plus 4y multiplied by 3x minus 4y. Do you understand? Do you know what I did? I just rewrite this in this form, and then I use the difference of two squared. Then I bring everything that I have here, I substitute it inside the bracket. So this is the factorial form of this. If you factorize this completely, this is what we're going to have. Okay, let us check the correct option. Option A is 3 multiplied by 3x plus 4y, 3x plus 4y. That is incorrect. Option B is 3 multiplied by 3x plus 4y, 3x minus 4y. That is correct answer. Option C is incorrect as well. Option D is not correct. So option B is the correct option. Now let us proceed to the next question. For what values of x is x minus 3 all over 4 plus x plus 1 all over 8 is greater than or equals to 2? Okay, for what values of x? For what values of x is x minus 3 all over 4 plus x plus 1 all over 8 greater than or equals to 2? All you have to do is that just solve the inequality. Okay, now if you missed our class on inequality, you want to learn more on inequality, there is a particular playlist. You can check the playlist on this channel. There are many past exam questions that I've already done regarding this topic. Okay, so watch those videos to learn more on inequality. Now let us solve this question. For what value of x is x minus 3 all over 4 plus x plus 1 all over 8 greater than or equals to 2? Now let us take the LCM of the left hand side of the equation. We're going to have 8, right? Yes. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 2 times x minus 3, that is what? 2x minus 6, right? Yes. Plus 8 divided by 8 is 1. 1 times x plus 1, that is what? X plus 1. So I'm going to have x plus 1 here greater than or equals to 2. Now you can take the cross product. Okay, I'm going to have 2x minus 6 plus x plus 1 greater than or equals to 8 times 2 is 16. Okay, now 2x plus x is 3x. Minus 6 plus 1 is what? Minus 5. Okay, minus 5 is greater than or equals to 16. From this point, take this negative 5 to the other side. You're going to have 3x is greater than or equals to 16 plus 5, right? Yes. 16 plus 5 is 21. So I'm going to have greater than or equals to 21. Divide both by 3, this over 3 and this over 3. So x is greater than or equals to 7. Okay. Now let us check the right option. We have option A x is greater than or equals to 5, incorrect. Option B, x is greater than or equals to 6, that's not correct as well. Option C, x is greater than or equals to 7, that's the correct option. And option D, x is greater than or equals to 8, that is also not correct. The correct option to that question is option C. Okay, x is greater than or equals to 7. Now, let us proceed to the next question. In the diagram on the board, angle SQR is 52 degree. As you can see, SQR, this angle is 52 degree, and angle PRT, angle PRT is 16 degree. So this angle that you see here, angle PRT is 16 degree. Okay. Then find the value of angle marked I. You understand? We have to find the value of this angle. Now, please pay attention. This topic is this question is coming from a topic known as circle geometry. You understand? Okay. Now, in circle geometry, there is something called exterior angle. Are you paying attention? The exterior angle of a cyclic quadrilateral. Now, if I told you that this y is equals to this angle that is here, it is a properties in circle geometry. You understand that the exterior angle of that's the exterior angle of a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, so in an attempt to help me to solve for the value of y, I must know the angle that is here. Do you understand? And to get the value of the angle that is here, I can use the sum of angles in a triangle for the triangle PQ and QRS from triangle QRS. Now,
to watch the full video, kindly check the link in the description of this video, or you should check the first comment. Okay, before you go, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and also make sure you share the video. See you in the next class.